Hello viewers and welcome to Science TV Crunch News at 1 p.m. You are with me, Catherine Govi, with my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi. On to our first news item. The 9th Annual Devolution Conference has officially opened in Homa Bay County with President William Ruto presiding over the opening ceremony. The 5-day conference, themed 10 years of devolution, the present and the future, brings together national and county government leaders, policy makers, and various stakeholders to assess the progress and challenges of devolution in Kenya. The Council of Governors, represented by its chairperson, has been vocal about the need for increased funding for county governments. The COG is pushing for a larger share of the national budget, arguing that the current allocation is insufficient to effectively carry out the devolved functions that are mandated by the Constitution.
National level of government has never really let go. Minister of Health is supposed to be coordinating policy, supposed to be ensuring the enforced standards, and they also have training. Why do we still have hospitals being still built in the counties from MOH?
The water table is going down. That shows now we are depleting our groundwater. So what are we going to do? We have to make sure that we regulate. We have to regulate the number of boreholes that we are drilling. We have to regulate the amount of water people are abstracting. So people should know that water has a value and we have to protect.
Let's work closely with the ushers, with the stewards, with the security officers. And when you are in distress, our officers are easily identifiable, and they will be able to support all of us.
Moving on to our next news item. The government is set to make a decision regarding the bodies of victims that were recovered from the Shakahola forest, where a cult-like group under controversial pastor Paul Mackenzie was found to be practicing extreme fasting. This announcement comes as DNA identification efforts have stalled, leaving many families in limbo. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen stated that the government will intervene in order to find a solution for the remains whose identification has been delayed due to the complexity and the volume of the DNA samples. The bodies were exhumed from a vast property belonging to Pastor Mackenzie, where hundreds of people are believed to have starved themselves to death in a misguided quest for salvation. The government's decision is highly anticipated by families who have been waiting for closure and the opportunity to bury their loved ones.
Secondly, they'll have to come with the person who donated the DNA, because this is a person who was directly linked to the deceased. So upon coming, we'll cancel, we'll have them identify the body, then we'll release the body to them.
And 5 of them were able to be identified through DNA. And this is good news to us, and especially to me, because this issue has really taken us very long. It started from March last year up now. We've been moving up and down. It has really stressed us. Some of us are sick because of this. We are ready to come and collect the bodies, and we are ready for the burial.
On to our next news item. The High Court has dealt a blow to a creditor's attempt to fast-track the liquidation of the Nairobi Hospital, ruling that the insolvency petition that was filed against the institution does not meet the threshold for urgency. Justice Peter Mulwa, in a decision that was issued on Tuesday, declined to certify as urgent the application by Opticom Kenya Limited. The firm had filed a certificate of urgency on August 7, 2025, seeking an immediate hearing on its petition to have the hospital declared insolvent. Opticom argued that its contract dispute with the hospital required a swift judicial resolution. However, the court found that the case could proceed through the normal judicial process, a decision that provides the hospital with a temporary reprieve from immediate liquidation proceedings. Now, this latest legal skirmish adds to a growing list of challenges for the Nairobi Hospital. The institution, one of Kenya's most prominent private hospitals, has been under intense public and professional scrutiny over allegations of financial mismanagement and internal leadership conflicts. Moving on, the Migori County government, in partnership with Journey by Grace Mission International from the United States, has announced a medical camp that is aimed at addressing sickle cell disease in the region. Speaking to the media at his office, Migori Deputy Governor Joseph Mahiri said that the camp will offer screening, medical services, and family support alongside creating awareness about the disease. The camp, which will be held at Asirio grounds in Kehancha town, aims to address various challenges affecting people with the disease, as well as to deconstruct traditional beliefs about witchcraft among the Abakuria related to the disease. The Journey by Grace Mission International aspires to ensure health and well-being for all, including a bold commitment to end the epidemics of stigmatization against children with disabilities and sickle cell disease and other communicable diseases by the year 2026. Sickle cell disease remains a pressing health challenge in Migori, with limited treatment facilities that are available in the country. Currently, the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Referral Hospital in Kisumu County is the only facility in the region that is equipped to handle the disease, forcing many patients to travel long distances to be able to acquire specialized care.
We have so far counted 1,430-something number of people who have this ailment, and we have only 50-something who are being attended to. We have agreed to have a structured engagement that will unlock resources and that will have a structured way and purpose to unlocking treatment and solutions to our people.
Support them. Your support is vital. Without your support, as a brother, as a father, as a husband, we cannot get through this. Yes. Many women cry and say they have been abandoned by the men in their home. Please, young men, old men, gentlemen, Mr. Kamau, don't abandon the women in their lives when they are down and out. Walk with them. Go for screening.
Sana sana kina mama wengi wanazaa watoto na hawajui mtoto wako namna gani. Utapata siku ya uzazi ndio utajua mtoto wako na aidha ako na viungo vingine vimepotea, kwa mfano aidha ako na alikuwa amelala vibaya, na huwa sana saa zingine kina mama wengine wanapoteza maisha kupitia kwa kuwa wamekuja na wajulikani mtoto amelala vipi.
Moving on to other news. The ongoing power struggle between the National Police Service, that's NPS, and the National Police Service Commission, NPSC, has prompted the Cabinet Secretary of Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, to call a high-stakes meeting between the two institutions. The move is aimed at resolving the deepening conflict over police salaries and officer recruitment, which threatens to disrupt police operations. The Interior CS, whose office oversees national security, has summoned the leadership of both the NPS and the NPSC to a meeting in order to iron out their differences. Now, this decision comes after the NPSC appealed to various government bodies, including Parliament, accusing the NPS leadership of obstructing its constitutional mandate.
A meeting tomorrow with the Commission and the IG, and then we will work together until we find a solution. This is a very sensitive sector. We do not intend to see any wrangles. We have had a very good working relationship in the past, and we want to even make it better going forward. And from a policy position and from a Cabinet Secretary office there, I don't see any cause for alarm, and I want to allay any fears that there is going to be a disagreement of any manner.
And finally, residents of Ndiwa village in Nyatike sub-county have a reason to smile after receiving a donation of free soya and sunflower seeds, a move that is aimed at bolstering food security in the semi-arid region. The initiative, dubbed Farm to Market, is a collaborative project by Cereal Growers Association, the county government, and the World Health Organization. The project seeks to empower local farmers by providing them with access to short-term and drought-resistant seeds, which are crucial for agricultural production in Nyatike, a region that is known for its challenging climatic conditions.
Nimekuja kuzungumza na wakulima kuwahimiza wazingatie kilimo cha sunflower. Sunflower ni muhimu sana kwao kwa sababu ya kuinua uchumi. Tumezunguka maeneo haya na tukaona kwamba ni eneo ambalo hawana a major cash crop. So we have introduced sunflower as a cash crop to these farmers. Pia tumepata kwamba wanakuza soybean, na hiyo soybean yenyewe tumeweza kununua, pia tunanunua soybean. Kwa nini to embrace these two crops? One, ni mimea ambayo yana manufaa sana katika afya ya udongo. Unapozingatia kile ambacho wanasayansi wanaita rotational cropping. Mmea mmoja ukipandwa kwa ardhi ama kwa udongo kwa muda mrefu, ile shamba inachakaa, lakini wakati tuna embrace crop rotation, ile mimea ile shamba inaweza kuwa more healthy na inakuwa more productive. Tuna process mahindi pamoja na ngano, pia tuko katika processing ya edible oils. It is our commitment from the beginning that one, we will not only provide market, we will consistently provide the market, because it is one thing to come and buy in one season and disappear. Tumefanya kazi hii in partnership with very reputable organizations. CGA tumefanya na wao sana under the Farm to Market Alliance, and we are committing that we are not only seasonal. Tumekuja tukipromote sunflower na tutakuwa katika safari hii si siku moja ama msimu mmoja, tuko katika safari hii muda mrefu. One of the gaps which I think we need to work together with government ya kuhakikisha kwamba we feel is doing better in coordination, kwa sababu wakulima wamepewa mbegu, hawajui mnunuzi. Wanunuzi wako kule wanaongoja product, hawajui wakulima. So there is a gap between the processors and the farmers. We desire that we have more effort